Your prospective representatives can actually join as a distributor or a representative of Youngevity at YoungevityServices.com. There's no investment required to do so. It's absolutely free. I just wanted to make sure we got this information out right away to all of you. Until our professional videos come, until our better trainings come, man, we're getting just an onslaught of phone calls, texts, emails. Great things are happening. So I just couldn't be more excited about where Youngevity Services is. We're doing this, folks. We've got an underswelling momentum starting right now. YoungevitysServices.com/your ID. That is your personalized website. Now, a customer can come there and click order now on any of the services and become a customer. Also, you can log into your business resource center from there. Our goal is to help save people money on a service they're already using or introduce them to a new service. Every single one of them that becomes a customer will be a retail customer. Okay? A retail customer means two things. Number one, you earn retail profit on their service every single month for the life of them using the service. Or you'll earn retail profit one time up front, like with the business loans. So you earn a retail profit for acquiring that customer. And we give you an incentive to do so. Again, YoungevityProtect.com/your ID or YoungevityServices.com/your ID to order now. The welcome letter will be sent to them again. It's the same welcome letter with the same portal for Protect, for ID theft protection, for tech support, and for roadside assistance. It's all from the same provider. They've been doing this again for almost 2 decades, and they've got millions and millions of users already under brand names that you'd hear and be surprised. In fact, right now Amazon is talking to them about providing the tech support product that Amazon's talking about launching. Okay, so that says a lot about the quality of this company. That doesn't mean they're going to select them, but they're one of the chosen companies they're actually in the final stages with. They've made that final cut. We'll see if they've chosen or not. But the bottom line is we're proud to see that that type quality exists. What services do we offer to business? Well, check this out. Business loans, some of you already knew about that. Merchant processing, some of you already knew. But effective today, we're now in all the phone services you can imagine. From your small mom and pop all the way up to an international company as big as Youngevity and bigger. We've got mobile phones now for businesses only. This is businesses only right now. Data and internet and cloud and IT. So basically everything your business owner friends spend money on every month on their technology, we supply them with now, with experts who will help them out. You don't have to know anything. All you do is refer the client to your website. And our experts will handle it. It's pretty simple. But check this out. See the opportunity tab there. You're not selling anything. You're giving away services. Is anyone selling someone that they need AT&T when they've already got AT&T? Oh, they're just saving money on their AT&T. Is someone telling them if they got Comcast bundle in their office that we can get them another bundle that's cheaper that they got, we're selling ingredients? No, we're giving them savings. And all our business services, all you do is refer the client to your website, and then our experts take over. Even with the brand new services that just launched, this is a game changer. This is a game changer. We partnered with a 27-year-old company who is a master agent for all the best carriers in the country. Literally the top 100 providers, this company is a master agent for. In fact, they've got 200 providers they're a master agent for. We're talking about AT&T, Sprint, you name a company, Cisco, name a company that provides a monthly service. All the data providers, cloud providers, Comcast, WOW, you name it. If you can think of it, Packet 8, 8x8, Clearstream, you name a company, Vonage, all of them, the biggest and the best they represent. But here's the best thing. They've been doing it 27 years. So they produce such big numbers that their master agents means they have access to prices and support from their corporate teams that most agents don't have. So that's why we partner with them. Because we can refer a lead to them. And it doesn't matter if it's a mom and pop dentist office that needs a Comcast bundle with a TV, with internet, and with phone, and we get them in with that. Or it's a multinational company like Youngevity, who in fact is looking at getting quotes from them to see how we can save, and we're going to save. The carriers that John Taylor said, I really want this carrier and this carrier. I talked to our suppliers, absolutely, we're master agents with them. We can get great programs through them. So everything that John Taylor wanted and already whittled down to, we provide. So isn't it talk about swapping where you shop? How about swapping a bill that big and saving a company money? Is that cool? So Business services, all you do is refer the client, youngevitycommunications.com/your ID. youngevitycommunications.com/your ID. Of course, they can get there from Youngevity Services, but when they go there, they can learn more about mobile and getting mobile savings. They can learn about data and internet and cloud and IT and phones and all that. But when they click on request a quote, what's going to happen is they're going to fill out information, and it's automatically entered into our suppliers Salesforce.com system, which is a CRM system. You're going to be notified immediately that automatically too that somebody has filled out a request form. Then they're going to take over and communicate with your client. They're going to assess their needs. They're going to find out what that client is looking for. They're going to find it's going to be a good situation either way. Good as in you've already got a great setup. You've already got great programs and pricing already, and stick with who you got. Come see us in 3 to 4 months. And they'll put in the system, contract up in 6 months or revisit in 6 months. Or they're going to say, hey, great, you got a great program, but look at this. You don't realize there's new technology since you bought your system or since you got your cloud space. You can get twice the storage for less money. Or you can get a new phone system where you could have phones in everyone's homes and home base. Just like me, I got a phone downstairs in my basement office the Youngevity gave me. If you call Youngevity in San Diego, they can hit an extension that rings to my home here, and I'm plugged into the internet. That's called a cloud phone system. Right? And it sounds just like any other phone system. Every time you call Youngevity, you're on it. Half the time you talk to rep support, they're not in San Diego. There's people in Utah. There's people working out of their homes in Ohio that came from. There's people all over. And that's a cloud system. So we might be able to save them money on that, and they'll do all that work. And here's the greatest news. It's like a coupon code. You ever checked out an online store and you need a coupon code to get free shipping or 30% off? Through CARTRIPPLE you get that. Well, I was talking to Tim Boss, who's a friend of mine for over 20 years. He's the president of Telegration. He rose up from a sales agent with the company. He's now president. I knew him when he was a sales agent. He's been a rep in a network marketing company I own. So I've got a great relationship with him. I trust him dearly. He came out to the event. Some of you got a chance to meet him. He's just an amazing man. We're meeting again tomorrow about different trainings we can put together for all of you. But he said, Dave, here's the thing. We've been representing these carriers so long, we know what they're willing to do to land an account. We know what they've thrown out in the past to land an account. So maybe it's pricing, but then they're going to lose the deal, so they go, we'll throw in your phone system for you. Well, no equipment cost. And they'll land that account. Well, Tim jot that down. We know AT&T is willing to give this to land the account, or this company is willing to give this to land the account. So that's like a coupon code. By dealing with our provider, Telegration, 27-year provider, master agent, it's cheaper sometimes to go through us than to go direct. Because their direct retail agents don't get those type benefits. Our master agents, these carriers want to take care of. Why? Because if I work for AT&T Direct, what solutions do I have? AT&T. When you go to Telegration can market AT&T or they can market Sprint, can't they? So AT&T knows that. They know they got to win that deal from Telegration. They got to win it. So they offer things you can't get, the retailers can't get. We see that with our lending right now. You go direct to one of our lenders, you're going to pay more than if you go through us. Why? They got to offer us lower rates than they offer their own salespeople. Their own salespeople can't sell anything but them. So we're not going to force a hotel down the AT&T route if it's not the best thing for them. We're not going to force them down the packet this or packet that or stream or whatever the carrier is. We're not going to force them. We're going to find the best solution for them. Now, here's the best part about it. Again, you just send them there, you request a quote, and the Telegration partners take over. I know the CEO, I know the president, I've known them for years. We were partnered together in the past when I owned a long distance company. They were my business provider, so I've already done this with them. Superb people, credible people. When you get an account, here's the best thing. They're gonna need more phones in the future or more data. Are we buying more and more data over time or less and less? Are we storing more and more in the cloud or less? More and more and more. Every time they upgrade, you get paid. You get paid every time. It's like they bought 4 canisters of Tangy instead of 2, and then 5, and then 7, and then 8. But you get the customer once, you get paid on them. Now here's how we get paid. We get paid upfront or residual or both. Upfront, meaning a customer acquisition bonus for getting that customer, or residual, meaning a percentage of the phone bill for the life of the customer, or a combination of both. What do you think we want? Everyone say both. We want both. because that way you get paid. If you keep the customer for 10 years, you're getting paid on them for 10 years. And you're getting QV and BV for 10 years, right? But we also want nice upfront pay to land customers to make it exciting, where you can make great upfront money without having to have a big team yet. So all you do is, again, send a customer to we've got drop cards, we've got scripts to train on it, but all you'll do is send a cut with trainings in the future. This is just a launch. But Youngevitymcommunications.com/your ID. Youngevitymcommunications.com/your ID is where you send people to. They click request a quote. Telegration takes over from there. You're notified when their request goes out, and you're notified when they sign up automatically. In between, you're not notified. To say, let's add services and have that viral nature of services and the high retention of services come into the Youngevity business. Because what happens is now as you build and you put on customers, because the existing customers stay on, the new customers that you and your group acquire bring more new residual income and more residual income and more residual income. And because everybody gets a retail profit for getting those customers, I have an incentive to get a lot of customers. I get paid for it. And when you have that ability, you can recruit others to do the same. I'm not talking about the big upfront loan money and all that. Just giving you an example of, because of retail profit, people get customers. Because of high retention, residual incomes continue to grow. Because there's no barrier to get involved and it's a free enrollment opportunity, you can recruit a lot of people. Because more reps equals more customers, residual income goes up. There's no barrier that slows you down. And the business services. You don't need to be involved unless we're not having luck getting with your customers. So we've got drop cards and a script that you'll learn in the training. But hey, I just want to introduce myself. I'm a small business loan agent. I represent a master agent that represents over 100 of the best carriers out there. I'm not an expert at it, but fortunately for 27 years, they've become the experts. If we can show you a way to save money on your current bill without having to depreciate your quality at all, or if we can get you far better quality at the same cost, would you be open to letting our team look at it to give you a quote? It won't be me, it'll be our experts. But if you're open, I can get you a website you can go to, fill out a quote, and let's see how we can help you out. One scenario may be, hey, you're good, stay with who you got. Another scenario may be, hey, you're good, but we can make it a lot better. Would you like a quote? I can get you a website. Here's my card. That's it. That's all you do. If they say, not interested, next. Not interested, next. Sure, why not? By the way, how many dentist offices have an IT person? They're all overpaying. How many chiropractor offices have an IT? They all have TVs now, and phones, and internet, and storage to store all their files. How many of them have an IT person? None. They're all overpaying. You know, multiple location places are hotels are overpaying. They got old equipment. They got old technology. All of them are overpaying. You think you're paying a great price right now? Unless you got a contract recently for your mobile phone, you're paying more than what's available right now. Unless you've called Comcast and renegotiated your pricing in the last 90 days, you're paying more. They offer great incentives all the time. Now, this is business only, but it's the same thing. And you know what I want to tell you? What are you paid? That's what I want to tell you. Remember I said it's upfront or residual or both. If it's upfront, check this out. It's going to be about 3 times their monthly bill is what you're going to earn on average. Sometimes it'll be lower, sometimes it'll be more. What? So we had a customer, Dave Ramey, in the many of you know Dave. He's probably watching right now. His company was doing $4,000 a month. He didn't mind me sharing this. We saved him 42%. Do you know that $1,600 a month times 12 is what? $15,000 a year, $15,000 a year savings that that owner now gets, and he can get a residual income for helping his company out. Or, so we can give you the same quality for a big savings, or we can boost the heck out of your storage. We can boost the heck out of your internet speed. We can boost the heck out of your equipment and technology and security and malware and everything else we want to protect for just a little bit less than what you're paying right now. Which would you prefer? And they said, we prefer boost the heck out of everything for a little less than we're paying. So let's just say it's $4,000 a month, and it's all up front. Be about a $12,000 commission. BV is about what the phone bill is. So if it's $4,000, BV is going to be about $4,000 up front. I'm talking about if it's up front. Be $4,000 BV. Boom, one time. Are there commissions rolling up line? Yeah. QV's double that. So it'll be $8,000 in QV. QV's double what the BV is. Now, that's if it's up front. Like a Comcast bundle. You sign up a Comcast bundle, let's say someone's spending $1,000 a month in their doctor's office or wherever, and it's all up front from Comcast. Well, you'd make about $3,000 because bonus volume would be 1,000. You make 3 times that because commissions is 3 times BV. So you make about $3,000 to sign up a company who's doing $1,000 a month. What if you just did one of those a month? Do you see how you don't need a team to make full-time money? QV would be double that, $2,000. Yeah, you can see why I'm excited. Never before has there been a network marketing company where you can make residual income on services and full-time money up front on service. It doesn't exist. It does not exist until right now, thanks to Youngevity. It does not exist. So, and then there's no barrier. You don't have to pay money to become a rep. Every other service company I'm aware of that offers services charges $500 to just be a rep. You don't even get product. You're not getting a $500 CEO kit, which actually about $600 worth of product. You're paying $500 for the right to market services. Well, we come in and say, boom, no cost, yet you, boom, can make $3-4 up front on a loan like the rep I just talked about, or on a phone service like who I just talked about. And you can market consumer services? Yeah. And I get paid on my team too? Yeah. You mean I can make full-time money getting customers, but I can recruit people and make full-time money getting customers? Yeah. And I earn an override? Yeah. Holy cow. Yeah, I get excited. That's why I wear my DAC shirt everywhere. And why I will be wearing my Youngevity communications shirt everywhere. Because I'm proud of it. It's my uniform. I want to help save people's lives. I want to help people escape debt. And you should too. And I know you want that, and I want that for you. All of Youngevity wants that for you. That's why we do what we do. So residual. Residual, the BV will be about 5% of the bill. Depends. Sometimes it'll only be 2. Sometimes it'll be 10. But just say it's about 5% of the bill. So if a company's doing $4,000 a month, the BV would be 5% would be $200 a month BV. QV would be double that, so $400 a month. You sign up one company, are you qualified for life? Life of the customer. If they're doing $4,000 a month, it's $2,000 in BV and $4,000 in QV. That's pretty darn cool. Residual, and then you make 50% of BV as retail profit. So if BV again is $2,000, you'd be making $200. You'd be making $100 a month for the life of the customer, $1,200 a year. Now $1,200 a year. Let's just look at that. You got a $4,000 a month residual customer at 5% BV is $200 BV a month. You're making half of that as the rep, so you're making $100 a month or $1,200 a year. What if you signed up over the course of a year, you went out and found a way to get 100 customers like that you're making $1,200 a year on? Do you know that you're now making $112,000 a year residually? Do you have a team yet? No. You just went out and spent this year getting 100 customers that you only got paid residually on, and you're making $112,000 a year just on customers. This is why your friends who've been in telecom for 20 years aren't recruitable. Because they're making residual income and their customers don't go away. They keep spending more and more and more on new and new technologies. It's a new frontier. And this is why you'll have representatives who won't be able to be recruited away from anything because they already have the greatest nutrition network marketing company and all the other verticals, and now they're going to have telecom as well. And by the way, don't forget there's upfront money for getting those customers because there's a blend on many of them. Now Comcast doesn't pay a blend, they only pay up front. But others that you'd like pay a blend of both. We want the blend. We want you to earn residual income and get it to the point where you don't need anything, and then by having that, it's easy to build a team. Is it easy to recruit a team into a company where you can make full-time money marketing loans and you can make full-time money marketing business telecom? Heck yeah it is. Heck yeah it is. On the resource center of Youngevity, youngevityRC.com. If you go to youngevityRC.com and you look over to the right, you'll see resources for distributors. And under there, you'll find the services. We are going to create a movement, and I want to end in the next minute on this and then take your questions. We're going to create a movement that, unlike anything anyone's seen in the service space, and this isn't just hype, although I hope it feels like hype in a good way. I hope it pumps you up. But Youngevity and every other network marketing company are great companies with great hearts and mean well and want to do well. And Youngevity is doing amazing. We continue to grow. The services division is like a brand new startup with a pedigree of a 20-year company behind us. We are going to be nimble, quick, fast, and we're getting after it. And we're looking for people that want to help a startup. This is a new startup division who want to help take this and make it a $100 million division, and then a $200 million division, and then a $400, a $600, an $800, and a $1 billion division. That's what we're looking to do. We're already moving on electric and gas, and we're not waiting till the next event to launch it. We're trying to get it launched this month. Or when I say this month, September. We're trying to get after like now. And we got others we're trying to get launched in October. We are not slowing down. We're amping in our efforts. And one of the things we need of you are our initial crew. Anyone watching this video, this will be seen 1,000 times in the next 3 days. We're counting on you to get the word out to our customers. Without customer acquisition, our roadside stays at 15 miles and $75. It stays at 3 phone calls a year instead of 4. Numbers make it easier to do things. Why can Teledoc be as low as it is? Because they've got 20 million customers. So we get to ride that power. As we grow our numbers, our services improve. As we grow our numbers, everything, our telecom providers give us better services. Our business providers, we've already got 40 clients in the funnel already at the business telecom, business services already in the funnel. We've got over 500 in the funnel on loans right now. That means active, not already closed. I'm talking about active clients. We are creating some numbers. But what we need of you is we need you to be a customer getting machine. We need you to get comfortable sharing the words at work to help your friends see the value. We're going to start doing Youngevity service presentations and webinars, start doing meetings in that area and videotape and create training. So if you live within that area, you're going to be coming up. Just like we're going to be doing some down in South Carolina in Wade's office down there for the DAC loans. Just like in Dallas where David Allen Capital Merchant Processing is housed, we're going to be doing some events out of there. Just like San Diego, because we got a headquarters out there, we're going to start doing meetings out there and start overcoming the world with the newest, greatest service MLM on the planet. They don't even know we exist, but we do.